Hello, my name is Jesse Ketterman, and I'm an Extension educator with University of Maryland Extension. And today I'm going to be talking to you about reducing stress and building resilience. So what are some of these farm and farm family stressors? Well, you have your ordinary stressors, such as managing your busy lives, dealing with health issues, getting access to health care, managing finances, family dynamics, farm production and management issues. And then you're also dealing with those extraordinary stressors. And those things can be things such as weather events, volatile markets, rising interest rates, tariffs, trade issues, access to credit, and change in regulations. And now on top of that, we have COVID-19 to deal with. And that's an additional stressor that we have to work through these days. So what are some strategies in terms of coping with stress? Communication with others, right? Reaching out to others, talking with others. You know, we have a tendency to hold things in and to let things build up. And so finding someone to communicate with is a good way to cope with stress. Understanding your circle of influence. There's things that we control and there's things that we don't control. And so if you focus your energy on the things that you do have control over and spend less time on those things that you don't have control over, that'll help with stress as well. You also need to take care of your physical and mental health. If you have physical health issues, you go to the doctor, you get let the doctor take care of them, get medicine, whatever it may be, and address those physical things. A lot of times we avoid our mental health issues. And the message that I want you to hear is that when you deal with mental health issues, you have to treat them the same as you do when you have physical health issues. Go see a doctor, get checked out, and let them prescribe you a direction that's going to get you in a better place. You can also use stress reduction techniques. One of the most common techniques that I can share with you real quick is that deep breathing exercise, right? So when you take that deep breath in and hold it and then release, and you do that for 2 or 3 minutes, you can close your eyes. That also helps reduce stress. And then it's also important to exercise on a regular basis and also eating healthy. Now, what is resilience? Resilience is the ability to not only survive, but to thrive. And I like this rubber band example because you pull those rubber bands apart and they stretch and then they'll come back together, right? They can be resilient. And so, you know, what you need to remember about resilience is that to remain strong, we must stretch ourselves and spring forward. So what are some things that you can do to build resilience? Make realistic plans. Continue to communicate with others, reframe problems into opportunities, and realize there's going to be times that there's going to be lesson learned, and that's part of the growing process. Identify and use resources. Seek out new information. Identify individuals and organizations that can provide support, and then always maintain a hopeful, positive outlook. These situations are temporary. You can work through them. You just got to look ahead and things will work out. So what are some resources that are out there? Of course, I'm going to encourage you to talk to your local extension office and the faculty and staff in that office. They'll be able to provide you with support and guidance. We also at University of Maryland have a farm stress management site, and you can see that website on the top of the screen. I also want to point out Delaware's farm families and the organizations that support them website. There's good information there. And as I talked about resilience, we have the Farm and Farm Family Risk and Resiliency Toolkit. So another good resource for you to gather some information as you deal with these stressors. And where are some other places? There's some national resources out there. You have the Farm Aid Hotline, the Farm Crisis Center, Mental Health America, and the CDC also has a website about taking care of your emotional health. All good resources for you. You can visit those sites or call those phone numbers, and they'll give you some guidance as well. Now, sometimes things become overwhelming, right? And we deal with depression, and at times we deal with suicide, or maybe even you know someone that is depressed and dealing with suicidal issues. Know that there's help out there. You have the National Suicide Prevention Hotline, 1-800-273-8255. And then you've got the crisis text line, 741-741. Great resources. So to close, I want to thank you for joining me today. My name is Jesse Ketterman, and you can contact me at jketterm@umd.edu. Thank you.